Was this the first time that you'd expressed your love for Holden Snyder?
No. No, I told him I loved him many times, and that I would do anything for him. I still would.
Would you say that your love for Holden Snyder could be characterized as an obsession?
Some people would say that. But no, to me, it was just pure. Holden is the only man that I ever really loved. Ever since we were teenagers. And I guess I thought that if I went after him, convinced him that I still loved him, that he would love me too, the way he used to.
But trying to convince him that way didn't work, did it?
No. When I told him I loved him, he just got mad.
But you persisted.
Yes. I didn't know what else to do. I loved him.
Now, wasn't he engaged to someone else at the time, someone who's now his wife?
Yes.
Did you try to break up that engagement?
Yes. Yes, I got Holden to a hotel room by pretending to be his fiancée. And then I videotaped the two of us in bed together, and I gave it to her.
Really? And she, didn't she believe the tape?
No. She said that I faked it.
How'd you fabricate it? I mean, did you actually get Mr. Snyder in bed with you?
Oh, yes.
With his, clothes off?
Well, he had a lot to drink, and he was pretty confused. But then he started to go along with it. And yes, clothes off.
Now, would you say that was a rather extreme act, Miss Conlon, to trick him like that?
Like I said, I was desperate. Every time I told Holden I loved him, he just got angry.
So, in other words, you continually thought that you could win his love by hook or by crook, so to speak. But in point of fact, you never did get him to express his love in return, did you? All you got were angry responses. Is that correct?
Yeah. Look, I know that a lot of things I did were very wrong. But like I said, Holden is the only man that I ever really loved, and I was losing him. Your Honor, Holden and I had a child together. She's 12 years old. Her name's Abigail, and she is the sweetest little girl in the whole world. And she lives in Smithfield with her adoptive parents, and... Sorry. I guess I shouldn't just speak out like that.
Actually, it's best if we just answer the attorney's questions.
We forgot to bet our big blue eyes at the judge.
Clearly established that you loved Mr. Snyder and were continually pushing your affections on him and making him angry. But being angry is not why Mr. Snyder's on trial, so let's move on to the night in question. In your own words, of course.
Well, Holden was very angry about the videotape. And he'd almost attacked me in the police station, but then he left. And he went to the church. There was a concert there, and I followed him there. And when I caught up with him, I told him that everything I've done has been because I loved him. And that's when he hit me.
Could you be more specific? How many times did he hit you? Once? Twice?
I can't say exactly, because after he hit me the first time, I went down. And when I got back up and I went after him, that's when he really punched me hard. And I went down, and there was a lot of pain. And he just kept hitting me and hitting me. And then I guess I passed out.
Just to be clear, Miss Conlon, would you please rise and point at the man who beat you that night? Your Honor, let the record show that the witness is pointing directly at the defendant, Holden Snyder. Thank you, Miss Conlon. No more questions, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Hughes.